What's going on, guys? Thanks for hitting the play button. In this episode, I want to talk to you about Lawbreakers. And this is not going to be a video saying that Lawbreakers is all good, everything's great, the community's flourishing, there's thousands of players, there's all this great stuff, because I know the haters are going to leave some comments, they're going to dislike this video, and they're going to say, dude, stop lying to yourself, the player base is dead, the game is dead, nobody plays this game. Guys, I'm going to be real with you, okay? Bosky, I'm going to be real with you. I'm sure you've noticed this, and I'm sure you're trying to get the player base up and you're trying to get those numbers up, but there are not a lot of people playing this game. Okay? I get on after work at night. I try to find a match. Last night I tried to find a match. I was in the warm-up for about 30 minutes and then I gave up. Now, I was having fun in the warm-up, right? I was having fun fragging other players, but I'm like, I'm not earning experience for this. I'm getting a little bit better with the characters, but it doesn't mean anything because I don't have those bragging rights. So I suggested that you make that warm-up, you just get rid of that warm-up, make it like a free-for-all to start, and then after enough people join in, then have the match start. But I feel like free-for-all, you're at least getting kills, you're at least ranking on that leaderboard, maybe throwing some XP. That is one of my suggestions, okay? But to go back to what I was initially talking about, the player base is low, okay? I feel like, and I'm just being real with you, Bosky. I'm being real with you, Cliffy B. I'm being real with you, Rohan. $30 is currently too much to ask for this game. There's not a player out there that is going to spend $30 on a game with the amount of players that this game has. I think you made a great game. I think it's a fun game, but there are obviously people that don't feel that, or they felt that at one point, but then they just fell off, and because something else came out, something new and shiny came out that they went after instead. But nothing's bringing them back in. And to those new players that want to check out the game, they're thinking to themselves, well, it looks cool. I've seen gameplay, but everybody says there's nobody playing, right? And nobody's going to spend $30 to play a game that might have some players, okay? I'm being real with you here, Bosky. I would not spend I wouldn't spend $60 on a Call of Duty game if I heard that nobody was playing it, okay? I wouldn't spend $30 on a Call of Duty game. A AAA Call of Duty game, or Battlefront game, or Battlefield 1 game, anything, you know, AAA game that had millions of dollars put into the making of it, okay? Unless it had like a campaign or a bots that you could face, or maybe a split screen, you know, a really awesome storyline. Lawbreakers doesn't have a single player. Lawbreakers doesn't have bots to face when there's nobody playing. It doesn't have a split screen. It is online only. And I realized you came out and you said this game is going to be $30 because it didn't have that stuff and it didn't justify a $60 price tag. I get that. But the game's been out a while and there's not enough players to find matches, okay? And the only way to get those players in, the only way to get those new people in, or to have those old fans come back and tell their friends to get it, is if you drop the price. You can either go free to play, which you initially thought about doing, but you changed your mind because you didn't want to have, you know, microtransactions and all this stuff. And I'm sure you had your reasons, right? But I feel like you need to go back to the drawing board, rethink how to make some kind of profit, and make it free to play, or even just go free to play. And you know, maybe in the back of your mind you're like, well, we're not going to make tons of money off this, but at least people will be playing the game that we work so hard to make. Okay, so you could go free to play. I believe this game would sell at $10. I believe it would sell at $5. So you're still making a little bit of money. A little bit of money is better than no money at all, okay? And it would bring those new players in. It would bring those old players back because the old players would come back because new players are coming in, and there would actually be people to face in matches. $30 is too much to ask for this game. Now, I realize you're probably getting the kinks figured out. You got boss leagues worked out. You tweak things. You did rebalancing, and maybe you are planning on having this go free to play or having a major price drop. I get it. But you need to let the community know that that might be on the way. Okay? Because you got one chance. Once it goes free to play, you're going to have different gaming websites, different people writing articles like, that Bosky has officially made Lawbreakers free to play. And even if they're hateful articles about how the game didn't do well when it first launched, or how the player base is kind of really low right now, some publicity is still good publicity for a game like this because people are going to see that it's free to play. Or they're going to see that it's $5 or $10. They're going to be like, you know, I'm going to give it a chance. I'm going to see why people think it's so bad, and they might jump on the bandwagon if it's free to play, right? So you got one chance to make that happen. So get all your balancing out of the way, get everything in there, get your new character that you planned on bringing in, get that in there, get the new maps, maybe, you know, tweak some things, like I said, have that free-for-all before the matches start instead of a warm-up. maybe add some bots. I know you guys said the bots would be a kind of a hard thing to add in this game, but maybe have like a horde mode where it's like you don't add bots, but you just add random things coming at you in an arena, you know, where it's like zero gravity and just things to shoot, like target practice, and you're trying to last as long as you possibly can with the buddy. Something like that, just to get players back in, okay? But I like I said, I'm going back to the price. $30 is too much to ask for this game. I think it's a good game. I think it's a fun game. But to get those players back, to get those new players in, those old players aren't going to come back unless people are playing, right? Those new players aren't going to come in unless people are playing. The only way to make that happen is to have a price drop. Go free to play, $10, $5, but something needs to change or the player base will not grow. Okay? I know you've been working hard on Boss League. Nobody's going to be playing ranked matches if there's nobody playing normal matches because there's just no players at the moment, okay? No players at the moment. We need to get those players back in. The only way to make that happen is to drop the price or have it go free to play. But please, Bosky, if you're watching this video, rethink your payment method. Rethink of ways to how to make some money off a free-to-play version. But something's got to happen or this game will die. And I don't want that to happen because I think you made a great game. I think it's fun. Obviously, some people disagree with me, and there's probably people commenting right now. As I'm talking, people are commenting. They're like, just give up, man. This game's dead. But you need to make something happen because this is a good game, and people deserve to play this game. And yes, you might be losing some money if it goes free to play or if you slash the price. But right now, I'm sure you're not making a lot of money as it is because people are not going to spend $30 on a game with such a small player base. So Bosky, I hope you take this video to heart. I hope you take the feedback from the community to heart, and I hope that you make something happen because people want to play this game. I want to play this game, but there are just not people playing right now, so I cannot play the game. All right? Old players want to come back, but that's not going to happen unless it goes free to play or it gets a price drop. So guys, I hope you watch this video. I hope you consider it. Everybody else, if you're watching this, leave some comments down below on why you stopped playing Lawbreakers, on what would make you come back to Lawbreakers, on suggestions on what you think this game needs to do to bring back the players, if it needs to go free to play or just add more content or add maybe a bots to face or maybe a campaign, something like that, more story elements, a backstory. Let me know in the comment section. Give the video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you hated it, give it a thumbs down. But guys, give some constructive criticism. Don't just be like, this game is dead, because that is not helping anybody, okay? Give some criticism. Drop them in the comment section. And I'll catch you in the next video. Until then, my name is Adam. Thank you for watching. Until next time.